What a beautiful day it is to be alive, healthy, and heading to the gym. Today on the menu is close grip bench press. So we got some tricep emphasis for today, and it's also the last day of the week. So we get a rest day tomorrow, and then we start week 4 and we start going heavy. Before I start anything, I just want to say, hey, thank you for clicking on the video and supporting. I appreciate you. And I want to say that today I plan on talking about the hardest part of powerlifting. What is it? Is it the mental game? Is it lifting weights? Is it the dieting and eating right? You know, what is it? Well, if we are talking about the hardest part of powerlifting, I would say it's getting in your own way. It's the egotistical part of it. And what I mean by that is it's the temptation to go into the gym and say, hey, my max squat is 500 pounds. Let me load 515 and see how it goes. And let me do that for the next 4 weeks and then wonder why I feel like I got hit by a truck. Sorry, getting text messages from my lawyer. Sometimes family is just not your favorite thing, but we're gonna keep the positive note going, and not even on like a fake note, but like realistically, like the gym is something I really look forward to. It's a time where I get to go work out, I get to take my mind off of things, and I don't have to worry about the stresses of the day. Some days there are stressful things, some days they're not, right? And so that's just one of the parts I like getting a call. We'll resume this. All right, now that we got that out of the way, I just want to come in here and finish kind of my thought. I'm at the gym right now, and other life events are hitting right now, and it's making it a little hard, but we're gonna dispel that out of our head, and we're gonna get back to this. And I just want to say that if you are in the gym and you find yourself just like in your way a lot, you know, you're going heavier than you know you should, you're failing a lot of lifts, you're not recovering right, and you always feel like you're beat up, and you're having to take rest days every 4 days because, you know, you're basically burning out and losing that desire to work out. I just want to say that, and again, I'm not saying that like I'm not a coach. I'm not trying to coach people. I've had people ask me before, and it's like I'm more than happy to go to the gym and help somebody hit a PR like I did the other episode, not yesterday but the day before. I'm more than happy to give guidance and advice because I'm a very big believer that we reap the seeds. So we're reaping seeds that are bearing fruit that were planted generations ago, right? So right now we're planting seeds that we're not going to be able to harvest. We're planting seeds for future generations, and we're using the fruits that other generations planted. That's how it goes. So it's our responsibility to plant good seeds so that other people may harvest, and hopefully harvest better. You know, people get stronger. And I mean, if you look, the amount of like strength gain people have had, and the amount of just information they have about working out has just risen exponentially. The quality of supplements, the taste of supplements. Remember what whey protein used to taste like? You know, 10 years ago, it was the worst tasting thing on the planet. Now you can get strawberry shortcake from GNC Rise Protein. It's insane. And so as things evolve and as things change, you know, there's a responsibility and a duty there to help people like people helped us. And so I'm a big believer in that. And so that's what this whole series is, and that's what this is, you know, is me trying to help somebody else get stronger again. Like, obviously, my goal is to get people into powerlifting and have more competition on the platform, you know, and if that's not what you want to do, I'm not saying you specifically, but I'm just saying, like, how cool would that be? Like, you know, help somebody get strong, believe in themselves, get on the platform and perform at a high level. That's awesome. And so I think that if you were having those issues I was previously mentioning, I say that because I had those issues, getting a coach changed my life. Being able, like, I wouldn't be squatting 600 pounds if I wouldn't have had a coach who helped me taper up to that and actually like fix the things that were the weak points that were preventing me from hitting it. I've probably had the strength to hit it for a while, but there's a mental fortitude you have to have. There's a certain, you know, like the bar, like the weight feels very heavy, and you may or may not be able to get it, but there's going to be a point where you gotta be able to withstand the resistance of that weight. And in order to squat 600 pounds, you have to be able to lift more than 600 pounds, because just how science works, when you're coming down at the bottom, you're gonna have more than 600 pounds on your back. The bar is gonna be bending. It's just how it is. Like when you jump, you're not, if you were putting out, say you weigh 220 pounds and you jump, if you only put 220 pounds of exertion into that jump, you're not leaving the ground. How you leave the ground is exerting more force than what you weigh. And so that's how it is in a squat. You have to exert more force. If you lifted 600 pounds, it would be stalled where it is. You have to lift more than 600 pounds to be able to raise it up, step back. And then in the bottom, in the hole, I can't tell you what the exact amount is, but there's a point where the bar weighs more than 600 pounds with the force of gravity pulling you down in the bottom of the squat. And you have to be able to withstand that and shoot up. There's a lot that goes into it, not to overcomplicate it, right? Lifting is simple, but it's not easy. You know, just like weight loss, just like the gym in general. And so on that note, I think that's a good car talk. I don't want to make it go too long. This will be a shorter one, and I'll see you in the gym. We got some accessories to hit. Or we got close grip and accessories and all the things. All right, we got close grip bench press. Without further ado, we had our car talk, so let's just get right into it. 341 pounds for 5 pretty easy reps. That is what's on the agenda. So now the only question is, it's supposed to be RPE 8, but the only question we have is, can we make it RPE 7? That would be ideal. I think we split the difference there. We'll call that RPE 7.5. I think I might have been talking a little louder than I thought because these headphones they're not even that loud. They got a lot of bass on them, but it's just, these aren't that loud. But when I'm talking with them on, I sound quiet. So as soon as I move the earpiece, I went from yelling to not. And I didn't realize how quiet the gym was. So everybody's just listening to me yell to myself for a YouTube video. All right, that's top set, 341 for 5. I'll wash back. It might have looked easier than it was, or than it felt. Didn't feel hard. I just, I guess the reason I say 7.5 instead of 7 is I hit the rack, and in a comp that wouldn't have counted, but we wouldn't be doing close grip anyways in a comp. Let's do back downs. No nonsense. £292 close grip bench for 7 reps with an undeniable pause in there. Nobody can say shit about those. Each one was comp standard, and that is the type of above and beyond that if you can do in training will translate to the platform. So didn't want to talk beforehand because I had a good song come on and I just got I got locked, which I don't mind. I'll take that more. I'll spend as much time as locked as possible as I can in my training. All right, so we've hit top set, we've hit back down, we got 2 more back downs, then we have accessories. I believe it's incline dumbbells, lateral raises, overhead triceps, and then hanging leg raises, and then we're out of here. And we're gonna go eat a Jersey Mike sandwich after this. So, see ya on the accessories. I got some work to do. Job's not finished. All right, we got a bit of a good feeling, or that's a weird way to say it. We got a good problem to have right now. Gym is all but empty. There might be one person like way in the back, but we got a gym pretty much to ourselves. So this is what it'd be like to have my own gym, which I want to do one day. I'm excited for that. Have a line of dumbbells and everything else, but I digress. Let's hit some, I know I'm just putting this off because, I don't know. I like bench because it's just there. Dumbbell bench, half the battle is trying to get it up to bench it, so. Anyway. I hate dropping those, but I'm not gonna like fall off the bench because I let go of one. All right, that was an okay set. Could have felt better. But we're gonna move on to side lateral raises. So let's get going on that. So today I kind of feel some fatigue, but I really want to hit my side lateral raises hard. So instead of heavy ones up here, we're gonna hit lighter and come all the way up. And really, we're gonna superset, hit some dumbbells, and then hit the machine too. Just really get the side delts going. Okay. Shit. All right, let's go hit that machine. I don't know what this is set at, but let's just get started. All right, I'm making noises like I'm losing control. Anyways, I hit the end point of that. I was hitting noises against my will that I didn't mean to hit, and I can't think right now. So we're in like, you know, stroke territory here. Not really, but just when you've exerted yourself to the point that you can't think, and you're just sitting here just trying to recover, that's what we call stroke territory. All right, that was a good set. We got 2 more of those off camera. The dumbbell bench, lateral raises, and this kind of dumbbell bench, wait like a minute, and then hit these and repeat. I'll see you on overhead tricep. All right, we're finishing up here. We've got triceps, we've got some abs, and I'm gonna finish off with some rear delts because I missed it the other day. Okay. Shit, dude. All right, and just to prove, I don't know, it's easy for me to say superset, but we're gonna, I mean, I actually do, but we're gonna prove it. So let's get set up here. I'm gonna give this a whirl. Haven't done this, but hopefully it's good. I don't feel like I'm gonna have the gumption to dead hang right now. So, plus I wanna work things out a different way. Ooh. Damn, my bad. Not to be the one grunting in your ear, but shit, dog. That was a good one. All right, we're gonna superset this again with these. Let's just hop right in, man. Fuck it. 3 different muscle groups. This is gonna be a hell of a finisher. Fuck, man. I think we're gonna try bumping the seat up a little bit for the next one. Let's see. Fuck. I'm pissing sweat right now. Fuck. All right, we're gonna do that 1 or 2 more times, and that's gonna be it for today's workout. I appreciate you watching. I don't know what time it is. Phone's in the other room. I'm gonna go chuck some water and get right back. I'm pissing sweat, man. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Today's been like good but distracting. It's a good day in the gym, but a lot of work calls, just personal matters. But let this be a reminder that despite the distractions that you have in your life, you can take an hour or 2 to just block them out, get some work done, because they'll be there for you when you're done. You know what I mean? Put it out of your head and go get some work done. You know, take some time for you. It's not even selfish. Like, the time I'm taking here allows me to be a better version of me for the people in my life, and that's always a good thing. So you get one of these and I'll see you tomorrow. Nope, we'll try to do like a grocery haul or a mobility. I'll come up with something for tomorrow. I don't think I need supplements yet. Something mobility would be good. Grocery haul would be good. We'll figure something out. Maybe even a day eating. Who knows? But who's to tell? Who's to say? I'll see you tomorrow.